stay consistent. Actually, he said Dylan Gabriel, who just got inserted into the starting lineup and played the last game, was his first NFL start over that. Which Shador at number 3, Flack Flacco was number 2 in that game. They definitely did their thing. They needed, you know, they definitely did what they came to do. So, but like I said, Dylan Gabriel was in that game. He had a pretty decent showing, and but they end up losing to the Minnesota Vikings 21-17, which now the Cleveland Browns are 4-4, 1-4. Dylan Gabriel would completed 19 of 33 attempts. He had 2 touchdowns, no interceptions for 190 yards. Now he was sacked twice for a loss of 8 yards. But he looked it okay. I ain't gonna say he did look it okay. So yeah. Carson Wentz was in the game starting for the Vikings, and he was 25 of 34, 236 yards, 1 touchdown, but sacked 3 times for a loss of 16. So it was a tough game, but like I said, Vikings ended up pulling through. Now they 3-2, Browns 1-4. We had other games that went down too. We had Seahawks and Cardinals. They was duking it out. It came down to 2023 with the Seahawks taking that. Now, Seahawks could have been shell shocked because they gave up a 14-point lead during that game to end up only winning by 3. My New England Patriots, ladies and gentlemen, steamroll over the Carolina Panthers. But it's the Carolina Panthers. They seem to struggle right now, and they have not won a game on the road. So they're 1-3 right now. Like I said, all 3 of those games been on the road. And the one game that they have, they did win, which was at home. Ooh, got their head there. But Marcus Jones, 87-yard punt return, TD, is what sparked the Patriots offense. Like I said, they won 42-13. They went crazy. Bears won last game with a nail biter. Field goal block. Josh Blackwell for the Chicago Bears blocks the field goal to preserve the Bears rally from 25 with the 25-24 win over the Raiders. So that was a good win for them. Bears now 2-2, and the Raiders are now 1-3, 0-2 at home, which is crazy to have. Crazy to have. But it it's going down. Like I said before, as I mentioned, no undefeated teams no more. Because the Patriots had defeated the Bills Monday night 20-23. I mean Sunday night, not much, because today Monday. Sunday night, they defeated them, and that's their second game that they won. Now, they're 4-1 right now. Patriots is 3-2. Bills was Bills and Eagles the only two undefeated teams, but both of them lost. So let's go. But yeah, both of them lost in that route. The Eagles lost to the Broncos 21-17. That was actually a pretty good game, but Broncos, Bo Nix and company, they just got going. Like at first, it was nobody can get going, and Eagles scored 3 points. Like it was 3 points in the first quarter. Eagles scored 7 in the second quarter and 7 in the third. Nothing in the fourth. Broncos, they scored 3 in the first, and all 18 of the rest of their points came in the fourth quarter. So that was good. Dolphins had lost against the Panthers. Like I said, when I stated that was the week before. Prior now this week, they're 2-0 at home. So, and the Texans steamroll over the Ravens. The Ravens are now sitting at 1-4. With John Harbaugh saying it's some things that needs to be changed, but he has not figured out what needs to change, but something needs to change on defense because 44-10, and y'all let the Texans score. Basically, the Texans led every quarter from the first quarter with 7 points, second quarter on to the fourth. They led every quarter. Crazy, right? Crazy work. The Titans are 1-4, 1-2 away with a 22-21 win over Cardinals, which is another nail biter game. A lot of these games thus far, with the exception of a few, have been coming down to the wire. Close game. Buccaneers were down in that game and they came back against the Seahawks. 38-35. Field goal, guys. Field goal. Now the Lions, they won their game playing all right. 37-24 over the Bengals. Bengals are 2-3. Lions are 4-1. Commanders destroyed the Chargers 27-10. And we got a good Monday night game for you happening in at 7:15 on ABC and ESPN. We got the Kansas City Chiefs shaking on the Jaguars. The question that many people are asking, and we shall see, what would they do for Travis Hunter, the two-way sensational superstar who's going to very unique? Would you put him in the starting lineup for both offense and defense? We gonna see. Or would you put him on special teams and let him go hit some? That's are the things that we gonna find out. We gonna find out tonight. But that's what's going. It's going down that way. Definitely going down. In the UFL, we got whispers of a expansion announcement coming soon. Possibly 2 new teams by 2026. That league's been quietly growing. So keep a watch out. We might be expanding with 2 new teams. We shall see. In the college football corner, on the college side, another wild weekend ahead. Georgia, Ohio State, and Texas remain in the playoff mix, but don't count out Oregon. That offense has been torching defense, and meanwhile, Alabama's quarterback rotation continues to rise eyebrows. And over in Big Ten Michigan defense books looks as nasty as ever. Upset alert this weekend. Keep your eyes on the prize. Definitely gonna keep your eyes on upset alert. Cause it's going down. Yeah.
Yeah, just really got to talk on this one. Yeah. Good morning. Part of my lack of being committed to your conditions, I set a standard for myself that I'm content with. All my successes equal blessings that I'm gift with. All my steps accounted for, or that's my Fitbit. Lord, yeah. Don't seem to mind my flaws, as long as they different than yours. The difference is I wear mine, and yours is kept in the drawer. See, when it rains, then it pours. I'm a flame in the storm. That's how you stand out. All my pain been absorbed. I took it, then I used it. Had that all-white Buick. Then we hit the highway, leaking all that fluid. My influence became something that I was so hold dear. A humble spirit kept me in it when the crowd don't cheer. See, I don't need your approval. God will strengthen me through you. A hard body turned soft, like a packet of noodles. Deep thoughts cost me everything. The message is frugal. Only you can experience God, but I be happy to tutor. Hold up. Is the head that can hold us on. The crown that you wear never come back off. Say la, pause right there. Say less, you become quite clear. I said, broad the shoulders who can hold us up. Light is the burden that becomes too much. Say la, pause right there. Say less, you become quite clear. Amen. Say hello to the new guy. Came back crucified. Loosen up the suit and tie. Let back the roof and ride. Amen. All I need to see is the sky. Yeah, I do life behind mine and that piece of pie. I've even seen the righteous fall when they lose their peace of mind. I seen some people lose their feelings just to keep from crying. When you turn cold, only polar bears know to survive. Sometimes you gotta turn eagle, be alone when you fly. I seen that crown turn kings to clowns. I seen out of bounds get extended. What kind of game is this now? See, everybody playing foul, playing God in style. All they know is running through. Mama, pray for your child. You know this world weighs a lot and gets placed on our backs. I keep pulling up my brothers, got me working my traps. We never cared what you thought, but now we working with facts. Worship in spirit and truth until we welcome them back. Is the head that can hold us on. The crown that you wear never come back off. Say la, pause right there. Say less, you become quite clear. I said, broad are the shoulders who can hold us up. Light is the burden that becomes too much. Say la, pause right there. Say less, you become quite clear. Amen.
Lately, I ain't been feeling focused. Seems that my dream is getting colder than my